In this episode of Flea Market Rescue, we're going to do a little trash to treasure. We're going to take this hodgepodge assortment of dull candlesticks and turn it into an elegant display. And we'll take this frame that looks like for a teeny bopper and we'll turn it into something farmhouse. And lastly, we'll take a sign that my mom brought over and we'll turn it into something that you could put in a farmhouse kitchen. So you ready? Let's do this. A while back, I was at a thrift store and I came across this frame.
I hate the color of this, but I love the chicken wire, and it even has the little clips on it. So I think this is a scent too. I think I'm gonna get this.
As you could see, I was not too crazy about the color, but I knew it had potential. So I took it home and I taped it all up with newspaper so that the chicken wire would not be exposed when I painted it. So then I took it outside and sprayed it with this flat enamel white paint. After spraying 2 coats of that paint, I took it inside and took off the paper. Now it was time to rough it up with some sandpaper. As you can see, it brings out a lot of the nice detail, and that's what you want. And that's how you take a teeny bopper frame and turn it into a beautiful farmhouse frame. Next, I'm going to show you how I took a hodgepodge of candlesticks and made it into this elegant display. A while back, my mom brought over a huge amount of stuff, and these are just 2 of the candlesticks that she was showing at the time, but she did bring over maybe like 4 other ones, and they were all mix-matched. So I decided to take them outside, spray paint them this beautiful flat white enamel. Once I got done spraying them, I let them dry and then I flipped them upside down to spray underneath and make sure that I got all the nooks and crannies. Once they were dry, I took them inside and I lightly sanded around the edges. On the metal candlesticks, I wanted black to show through, but unfortunately they're silver. So what you have to do is take a Sharpie marker and just kind of fake it a little. It definitely does the trick. And that, my friends, is how you get an elegant display of candlesticks. Now onto the sign my mom brought over. As you can see, it is very cute, but I have other plans for it.
Right, this is all wood. It's planked already. That's all you need to do is just paint it and put a saying on it.
That's what I decided to do with this, was turn it into a simple farmhouse kitchen sign, and I'm going to show you how I did it. With flat white enamel paint, you want to spray the whole sign to get it completely a beautiful farmhouse white. After that, I created this design that I brought over to the silhouette. For those of you who do not know what a silhouette is, it's a digital cutting tool and it can do vinyl lettering. It's just really cool. So I ended up cutting out my design on the silhouette. And once I did that, I started to weed out the certain parts of the vinyl that we didn't want. I measured out some contact paper that I could use as a transfer. I peeled off the paper and I placed the sticky side down on my design. Okay, I massacred it, but at least I got it off. I then took a card. You can take a credit card. I took my Joann's card and I just kind of went over the contact paper, just making sure that all the vinyl was adhering to the contact paper. Then I took scissors and cut out different pieces of the design because I want to space it out a little. Then I took the pieces and I spread them out and laid them where I thought they would look good. Then I took the backing off of the vinyl and it was ready to go on the sign. Using the Joann's card again, I went over it and just really kind of made sure that the vinyl was stuck down on the sign before we pulled the contact paper off. Slowly I started to peel the contact paper off the lettering and then I moved on to the silverware. You want to be careful around the finer things because they will come up a lot easier than a bigger piece of vinyl would. I went over the vinyl pieces one last time with the Joann's card. And voila, you have one simple farmhouse kitchen sign. If you like this episode of Flea Market Rescue and you want to see more episodes like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I'm Kelly Sherry and this was Flea Market Rescue.